time, but I've been able to avoid getting a hip replacement now as a result of the multiple treatments. So I have a torn meniscus in my right knee, and the left hip is lost to joint space. And of course, it makes it difficult to do activities of daily life. The orthopedic had suggested I get my left hip replaced. Rather than get it replaced, I got stem cells. That was 13 years ago. This is my third treatment over that period of time. Last year or two, I've been able to return to do the things I like, go walking, biking, swimming.
Wonderful to see you again, Scott, at Swiss Medica. Can you, for our viewers, introduce yourself and tell us what brings you back to Swiss Medica?
Yeah, I'm Scott from the US, and I'm just here for some stem cell treatments for orthopedic purposes of knees and hip.
Can you share a little bit in depth about your everyday obstacles, your issues, maybe pain, swelling, whatever you have, how your medical condition affects your daily life?
So I have a torn meniscus in my right knee, and the left hip is lost to joint space. And of course, it makes it difficult to do activities of daily life. So I've come here to enjoy, take advantage of the treatments that they offer.
That can increase the quality of life. And I assume since you're here for a second time, the first time you saw some improvements, you mentioned that they lasted for some time, but can you shed some light on that? Can you tell us how it changed you when you first received the treatment, and how is it now?
Yeah, you can receive an improvement in function. It lasts a year or two, possibly, and I've been able to return to do the things I like, go walking, biking, swimming.
You are having a really active lifestyle, I guess, in terms of sports.
Yeah, trying to remain active, like traveling and needing to keep moving.
Absolutely. And stem cells, as I understood, helped you bring back some motion into your body. I mean,
yeah, it has. So the orthopedic had suggested I get my left hip replaced. Rather than get it replaced, I got stem cells, and it has so far been able to extend it. That was 13 years ago. This is my third treatment over that period of time, but I've been able to avoid getting a hip replacement now as a result of the multiple treatments.
As I understand, your first arrival was with your wife, Ray. She also was here. How did you discover Swiss Medica, and what was your impression then and now? Because you were a few years ago, what kind of changes you see with us?
Yeah, we were visiting Belgrade, Serbia anyway. We were just here. My wife was having problems with her knees and neck and shoulder. And I believe she found you on the internet, as best I can tell. We went there together, met with the doctors. They determined that we were treatable, so we decided to go ahead with the process. And it was very nice, very well taken care of, treated very well, and we got good results. And as a result of her experience, I went ahead and just decided while we were there to have myself treated. I believe they treated me for the knees and the hip at that time, did a repeat of the time before when we had treatment in the US. And that would have been 2021, and here we are back again in 2025.
Tell me, did you ever discuss the idea of stem cells with your primary doctor back home?
Oh yeah, over the years we've discussed stem cells with doctors. Of course, there was a time in the US when it wasn't being done at all, and of course they would say that's not really a thing, it doesn't work, don't do that. And but of course now it is a thing. It's all over the world. People are doing it. Everyone is jumping on the bandwagon, and you can get these procedures done elsewhere. But we determined we already had a comfort level with the IM clinic based on our previous experience. And after shopping around in the US and Panama, it was an easy decision for us simply to return here. We knew the people. Everyone's very nice. It's a very nice facility. They get the job done. And Belgrade is a beautiful city. It's a nice place. Yeah, it's a good choice. I wouldn't hesitate to come to the IM clinic in Belgrade.
And Swiss Medica now.
And Swiss Medica. That's right.
Yeah, and I mean, you're a well-traveled man. I guess you have no obstacles traveling to foreign country, but a lot of people are hesitant to come to unfamiliar country for treatment. That's, as you mentioned, relatively new.
Yeah.
For people having any kind of apprehensions traveling to Serbia, would you have any kind of advice or an insight that you've been here for multiple times?
Right. No, I have no apprehension. In fact, we love Serbia. We come. We've been several times. Initially, we had the same reservations.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know if we should come. Our host over in Croatia at the time encouraged us to go. They said, "No, go." And of course, it was fun. It's a great city, nice people. So if you come, you will be greeted at the airport. There will be someone to greet you. Before you even get there, you will have had high quality communications with the staff by email. They will have given you phone numbers for multiple people. You can text and message, receive responses immediately. Before you come, you'll receive a detailed plan. It'll all be detailed in writing. You agree, you come. Nice man picks you up at the airport, takes you to the clinic, check into their room. They have rooms. It's much like a hotel. And feed you, they have good food, nice people, high quality facilities. They follow hygienic practices. Everything they wash 3 times. Every time I see them,
It's
it's
free of charge.
it's modern as any clinic you will find anywhere, and you'll receive the highest quality care.
Thanks so much for this wonderful words, and it really means to us when repeat patients appreciate and they see the work we're putting. Really, um, for the for some of the last questions, I would like to focus. Would you have any kind of advice for people that are facing same or similar condition to yourself, like an insight? Maybe we're having the same orthopedic problems as you. What can you share?
It's personal choice. It's also a matter of resources and of people's ability to travel and leave. You can simply get a joint replacement. They're available, widely available, and they can be paid for under your insurance. Or if you want to go a different route, go this way and try this, and there's benefit to that as well. It's simply a personal choice as to what you want to do.
Not to everyone's convenience and ability.
Yeah, and convenience and ability, yeah.
Thank you so much for making this testimony
Oh, okay.
with us.